guys, and welcome to Mind Over Number, where we give thanks to my Divine Mother, Father God, for helping me interpret all these messages in the way they are meant to be received. So any negatively oriented beings or entities trying to stop me from doing my job, you got to get back. All in the name of the One Infinite Creator. Now, this will be a Life Path 1 reading. If you don't know how to calculate your Life Path number, just add the single digits of your birth year to your birth month and your birthday. If you got the double digit of 11, 22, 33, or 44, then your master number, which does not get reduced. Any other double digit, you would just add together until you got that single digit, which was a indicator of your life's path, which you came in here to learn and points us in the direction of good choices in career. If you ever want a full numerology chart reading or want help with calculating your life path number, you can check out the description box below the video. Now, Life Path 1, you are known as a leader. Jobs that suit you best are all about showing how great of a leader you are. You have fantastic managerial skills, I believe is the word. It is word now. Also things with entrepreneurship, startups, anything that allows you to be able to work independently, because you're very creative and able to think of new ideas, which makes you very inspiring and capable of achieving your goals. Now, the shadow aspects of 1 include self-doubt, loneliness, right? Because you prefer to work alone, it can be hard to collaborate with others on projects. And so others may view you as being domineering or stubborn as well. That is the life path of 1. So, with all that being said, I'm ready. Let's get set. Let's go for the energy of this reading. Okay, we got a 12. 12 reduces down to a 3. 3 is a number of creative expression, communication, networking, socializing. The 2, working with the 1, is a number of going within to balance ourselves out in order to express ourselves. The number 12 can also be significant to you. You could be born on the 12th day of a month, in the 12th month. Seeing a lot of 12s, dealing with someone at the age of 12. I don't know, but you do. I'm going to go ahead and get 12 cues out of my Zodiac bag here to help give you confirmation. Only take what resonates for you and leave what does not. We have Leo, Aries, Virgo, Capricorn, and Sagittarius. So those could be your signs or someone you are dealing with. The time space of June 21st through July 22nd and October 23rd through November 22nd could also be significant. Now, as far as the energy of this reading, we have balance in the bull. So you may want to look up the spiritual meaning of the bull itself. That can also give you confirmation. We also have the elements of air and water, but we got double air. So all this is telling me that we are up in our heads, up in our mind, trying to balance out, make a decision, but we're a bit reluctant to move ahead. A hint of stubbornness regarding a situation that we are in our emotions about with this water energy. So there's a need to right some form of wrong with this balance energy, or just get out of our heads regarding our emotions. We'll see here what the message is in this energy Just know that this can resonate at any point in time and space. As time itself is an illusion, okay? It doesn't exist. Past is just a bunch of memories. And the future is always determined on what you do right now. Okay, you got it right now. The eternal now. Everything is happening right now. So what is going on right now for my ones? What is the energy for one? Well, we got whip flipping over. So we'll just take that. What are we whipping? Whipping. The whip is the term for a broomstick. So we're clearing stuff out of our energy. The 11 on the card is also a number of enlightenment, truth, inspiration. It reduces down to a 2 energy, which is about relationships, collaborations, partnerships. The 11 itself is about 2 independent things coming together in order to move forward. We also have a Jack of Clubs, which could be a younger fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. It doesn't have to be. But the Jack of Clubs is someone who is very adventurous. They are charming, they're outgoing, they move in fast, and they are determined to get where they're going. Once they've mapped out a plan, nothing's stopping them. That is the Jack of Clubs. This whip card is a card of disputes, conflicts, needing to set boundaries, and a desire to renew yourself. In terms of relationships, this could be about getting clarity about, long-standing questions. If it's work-related, this could be about partnerships when it comes to your work, a loss of profits, or gaining some form of trust when it comes to your co-workers. So essentially, it's about needing to set some form of boundaries and understanding with others, right? Needing to clear out old things in order for them to be renewed. That is the whip energy that we are in ones. Let's go ahead and grab the tarot and see what the message is regarding this whip energy. Whip it real good. One card for the present space. We have Justice. What led up to this Justice energy? The 4 of Swords and the future space. Oh, 2 fell out. Just one. One card for the future space, the dominant energy. 3 of Pentacles reversed. One card for above. The Star. One card for the underlying energy here. Strength. Okay, a lot of major arcana here. And what is crossing all this energy? Queen of Cups reversed. Our attitude towards the situation. What's one's attitude towards all this? 10 of Wands reversed. Outside influences here. What could be affecting the situation? 5 of Cups. The hopes or fears. Judgment reverse. And the outcome. Eight of Swords. World at the bottom. Well, ones. Major shifts, major changes, big transformation is all in your energy. We're definitely needing to balance out a situation where we were done wrong in the past. After coming out of a period of reflection, laying on our sword of truth with this 4 of Swords in the past, we've got some form of clarity about our own grief, our own beliefs, our own sorrow, and we're now getting a clearer picture on who it is that we have around us. Justice is Libra energy. The star is Aquarius. Strength is Leo energy. So these could be your signs or someone you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be. We also have a Queen of Cups, which is an older feminine water sign energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We also have Judgment out here. Judgment is... I have to think for a moment. Fire. Yeah, I was just going to say fire. Judgment is fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So those signs can be significant. Just take it as it resonates. But now we've come to terms with our own truth. And now we're needing to speak up and say it, right? But the struggle here is this Queen of Cups reverse. Now this could be another person or it could be you. But the Queen of Cups reverse is someone who is holding back how they really feel. They can also be a bit emotionally manipulative, a bit moody, right? This is someone who is a bit insecure. So we could be struggling with being secure within ourselves in order to express how we really feel about a situation. And because we're holding back our truth, after discovering the source of our own heartache here, the result of that is this 3 of Pentacles reverse. And this is some sort of break or split up, or, we're not coming together in order to create some form of balance or harmony. This is feeling like there's no teamwork here. We're not on the same page. There's no motivation to move forward here. And we're hoping to heal and grow and balance out our emotions with the Star card here. The strength and the underlying energy is giving us needing to step up and get the courage in order to speak our truth, right? In order to release our ego, right? Everything that it is that we fear, all those ideas of self-doubt, limiting belief systems. We have to get the courage and strength up in order to bring forth new life and become the star, in order to be able to bear ourselves. With the Star card, this is a woman who's unclothed, and in order to be that way, you have to understand that you are not your thoughts, you are not your body, you are not the feelings you have, you are the awareness, you are the star, you are a star. These stars on the card represent our spiritual selves. The Star is a card of spirituality. And after we've realized that we can't move forward on certain things because we're not on a certain page with certain people, we've now had to release these burdens with this 10 of Wands reverse. This is releasing and letting go of stress and tension and obligations and structures and, just being done. Tens are the ending, and things must end in order to come to a beginning. And with the Eight of Swords being in the outcome, we're still struggling with these feelings of self-doubt and not thinking that we have enough, or that we're doing enough, or that we are capable of moving forward. Now, there's some form of grief, shame, and guilt in this energy. We have a Five of Cups. So what's affecting this outcome is not realizing that you have everything that you need within yourself in order to move forward. We're focusing on the spilled milk, the tears that were cried, the friendships that were broken, the people who we thought we could trust, we no longer can trust them. And there's a period where we need to go through a grieving process, right? In order to understand that there are people, places, and things waiting for us to get out of that grieving process, because everything that we spilt, we can't ever put back in that cup. But we still have a cup nonetheless. And things always happen for a reason, right? We may call it an accident, but the only reason why we have accidents is because we're not being conscious and aware of what we do. If you take a moment to pause before you do anything, well, you wouldn't have an accident because you are doing everything with a purpose. And so in this grieving process, we are stuck in our heads about, did we do the right thing? Did we say the right thing? Well, at this point, whatever happened, happened. And ultimately, in our hopes or fears position, we have this Judgment reverse. And this is fear of judgment, right? Someone looking at us and saying that we're crazy, we're stupid, we don't know what we're doing, right? But these are, again, just projections of other people's beliefs onto you. It's never about what other people think about you. It's what you think about yourself. There's some form of blame or restriction here. Looking at things on the outside instead of focusing on what's within, that is ultimately deterring us from seeing the truth of this situation, of this partnership. Now I'm going to go ahead and get the Rebel deck to help clarify. Ooh. One more. We got it's dark and you can't see a effing thing. Get your head out your behind pronto. Okay, we're not seeing a light at the end of the tunnel because we're choosing not to. We're choosing to be in this energy. Everything is always a choice. Right? So these ideas of, regret, I wish I would have done that thing. Well, you made a choice not to. And now we have to take accountability for what it is that we did or did not do, and forgive ourselves for not knowing in that moment. Don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. You need some effing time alone, and you know why. But this coming out reverse, I'm getting that we spend a lot of time isolating ourselves. And we're finally reaching a point where we know we need to reach out to someone, right? We need to collaborate. We need to come together. We need other people, because we can't carry the weight of the world on our own shoulders. And once, I'm going to tell you right now, you have difficulties with collaboration. And because this is your life's path to learn and understand and grow that energy, ultimately we have to put that fear or that doubt or living belief that because we are independent, we can't collaborate with other people. You know, that fear of codependency, right? You know, I know I'm in charge. I know I'm a leader. I know I can do everything. But there are 8 billion people on this earth. We're not supposed to be doing everything alone. There are great leaders out there, but every great leader also has to be a follower, right? They had to learn how to follow in order to become a great leader. Every great teacher had to first be a student. So this isolation that we put ourselves in, this own imprisonment of our own minds, of our own thoughts, of the pressures that we put on ourselves, is something that we need to release in order for us to understand that we don't have to have or do or be anything other than ourselves, because ourselves is love. You are loved. You are here for a reason. Don't F it up. And we're struggling right now with that feeling of love, possibly because we haven't been getting it from the people around us. But it's not about what other people give us. It's about what we give ourselves. Are we loving ourselves? Are we taking care of ourselves? Are we reflecting on our own choices and our actions in order to be the love that we are wishing to get from other people? And that's a big part of everyone's lessons here, is understanding that you are a divine being. You are a co-creator to the one infinite creator, and whatever it is that you put out is a creation of your own reality. So whatever it is that you're seeing or seeking right now, wishing to understand or seek the truth of yourself, no one else can tell you who you are, right? Only you know that. And if you find other people are not seeing that, it's because you're not seeing that within your own self. And you're choosing to be blind to it out of fear, shame, regret, guilt. But those are BS, okay? You gotta let it go. Let's get an I am message out here. We got a 28, which again reduces down to that 11 energy. The 8 working with the 2 is getting the power and authority and balancing out. The 8 is a number of balance as well as 2. So there is definitely a need to right some form of wrong in order to balance out the situation within ourselves as well as other people around us. I am connected is what's on the card. I have more in common with others than I realize. I seek commonality with people rather than focusing on outward differences. I am connected. You see, we're spending too much time looking at what it looks like on the outside. But everyone outside of you is always a reflection of how you feel on the inside. As above, so below. As within, so without. That is what that means. We are the cause and the effect of everything that happens to us. But nothing is happening to us. It's happening for us. And when we accept that, the things start to happen as us. And instead of focusing on the differences, why I'm better or less or greater than, other individuals, people have their own strengths, just as people have their own weaknesses. And it's important to seek to understand other people in order to understand yourself better. Right? You have more in common with other people than you realize because everyone is always a reflection of you. I'm connected is the message. If that resonated with you once, wonderful. If it did not, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you.